Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review a game from the League of IGLO. This is group G. Black is ptitged and white is bavalance. We will see what happened in the game. Opening was quite ordinary, nothing strange. This is all Joseki, all makes sense. And the move at 04. Maybe many of the people that listen are more familiar with this move, which is fine if we would not have this stone here. Then it would be fine. But if we have stone here, or we want to try to create something on the lower side, it is usually better to play like this. The problem is that the move leaves some agi. If there was no stone here, white could play maybe not immediately or maybe immediately like this cut, something like that, and here, and something like that, and crawl on the second line. Uh, it seems that crawling on the second line is not good, but we should remember that black is not yet alive in the corner. So if white connects, black needs to add some move. And as white is already alive, we can play something on the lower side and maybe attack the group. So there is some agi, especially if white has stones nearby. In the game, black had the stone here, so it's safe. It is a good move. Good choice. Here white played c13, and it is 13. It is not a bad move per se, but it does not create a real fight. Like here, if white wanted to create a fight, it is better to play further away, like this and this. Those are my favorites pincers, because after this, the move that black plays is here, and it is hard for white to cut and create fight. If we cut like this, then just black gives away the stone. White needs to add a move, and black adds a move here, and it is very boring. Nothing that resembles a fight. If white try to rescue this stone, then black can create some fight like this. And it may seem difficult and risky, but it is okay for black. This fight is okay for black. So it is hard to create a big fight with the move c13 for this reason. Uh, but if we play further away, we can just cut, and this cut is harder to manage for black. In this particular situation, I like to play like this, and like this, and like this. And it is very difficult for black to play correctly. Like, it is still a Joseki, but difficult to play for black, in my opinion. So it is good to try it. Of course, it is complicated, and black could have played differently, like this, for example, and try to harass the corner. Like it is possible. So it is good to either know the sequences or to be good at reading. And if you want to train your fighting abilities, or you just want to create a fight because of some reasons, you have the mood for the fight. The pincer at c12 is very good idea to play because you will create a fight. Black can somehow omit the fight, but he needs to play like a bit not severe, like this, maybe like this, something like this. There should be some Atari, something like this could happen, but it is not so great for black. So probably black will play the e16 move. Similarly, if we play like this, white can play here, and it is still a fight. So it is very easy to make a fight after the move c12, and I recommend it for you if you want to create a fight. Similar with this, the same, the cut, And after this, even there is this cut that is very good for white. So all the pincers, but this will probably not create a fight, which is counterintuitive, because it's close. It seems like it's attacking, but there are better ways to start the attack. In the games, white did not cut because white want to fight probably. But black got a lot stronger, a lot. Like these are quite strong. We can even push once more when we want to. So this is more or less a wall. And there are some ideas with connecting under the stones after the move C11. We will see them in the game. Especially after this exchange. There is this connection here, and black can play it anytime he wants. So there is not a real possibility for a fight here. So we play away. Like move C9 is just a big move that you can play. It's all right. You can also play from this side. Anyway, black played here. It is a standard move, very standard sequence. And here, there are different possibilities, but the most common is this one. This is some kind of an asking move, and white has usually two good answers. First is here, and what it gives black possibility to play from this side, to play here, 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 and it is harder to play Hane now with this agi. Like in this situation, we have a supporting stone here, so maybe still white will play this Hane, but let's imagine there is no stone here, and black will cut. Then the situation is difficult. We can try to capture the stone, but there are a lot of agis, and here, and it looks like white will get captured somehow. So it is unreasonable to play the Hane. So in the Joseki, with no stone like this, with no stone at C9, white will just extend, and this is the idea for black to get some influence. And the second choice is just to play here, and then white does not have any agis in the corner, and black gets center. It's all right for black. There is a third possibility, this one, but it is not good because black will get the E2 in center. So this white would probably not play. Okay, but black played already here, and this move is not so big. It does not hurt the corner. Like we cannot cut at C3 in the future because it doesn't work. And what is more important, it is easy for white to push us and make some strength on the left side. So it is very important place, the E5 move. Anyway, white did not play it, just play M3. It is okay. There was this answer, which was standard. We need to protect from the agi here. And white jumped. In this situation, I thought the nobi would be a normal move. It will split black's groups, and later we can try to go into the territory on the left. But the computer did not like it for some reason. I think because black can just play away like this. In the game, white jumped, and the problem is that black can just connect with this move Kosumi with the clamp. It was a good move. It was a good move from the game. And this is a very important situation because now white started to play some strange stuff. And I think the reason was that we did not expect the L3 move. It was a surprise for white. And it is very important to find the places in the game when you are surprised and to change your beliefs, because white had a belief that invaded black, and this is not a black's territory. And then after this move, it is again black territory, because there is no way for white to cut the black stones. And we sometimes we have this tendency to have something in our heads, that we have a belief, and it is hard to let it go. Like here, if we let it go and we play somewhere else, it will be good for white. It will be some kind of reduction. At least we got some stone on the outside. But if we try to play on and try to do something here, we can lose a lot. So in this situation, white should let go of his idea of um, of invading and just play away. It is a situation that happens a lot. So this is why I talk about it. Like if we play a move and opponent will surprise us with some good move, then we need to change our plan very quickly, change our beliefs. And it is hard to do because people don't like to change beliefs. In the game, white play here, and it can cut some stones, but those stones are that are cut, those are almost alive. This is Knight Sumego in the corner, probably. We will see it in a moment. But the cost was so great. Like there are two Ponukis. It is very strong shape, and black even got center, and he has a very important move to play like this. It is so good for black. And in the corner, let's see how the corner leaves. White needs to play like this, like this. Black can play Atari like this. And here it looks like there is not a lot of space, but after this and this, black has this move and white plays this. And it is some kind of a ko, but it is not a regular ko. It is a 1,000 years ko. So let's assume this one, and let's assume white tries to maybe not like this, but this. Let's assume white wants to try to kill black. White has to take. Black can play the threat, but to kill black, white cannot just connect. This is seki. This is not kill. So to kill black, white needs to play this, and there is still ko. So white needs to ignore two ko threats. It's a bit of a two-stage ko, something like that. So it is almost alive. Anyway, black played here, and white started the fight. It's okay. Like this is what white waited to do, I think. The problem is that there still is agi with the connection. Like now, connection is not working. But if we play like this, and for example, white will answer, and we play Atari, and white will answer, then we can connect, which is very big. And it is hard to answer differently. Like this, it is similar. Black can try like this, and still there is connection here and here, and here and here. It is more or less connected. Like now there is some ko, but let's assume it is connected because ko is a big success for black. Anyway, because of this connection agi, the fight is not really interesting for white. We can take care of this agi, for example, playing the wedge here and something like that. Like now there is no connection. Maybe it was the plan. And in the game, white played e10. And because of the agi with the connection, it is not a good move. Now there is no way to take care of this agi. If we want to fight, white will have to play like this and lose one move in the center. So it is not really great. In the game, white just jumped, and there is fight, but black is alright. Even without the connection, he would be alright, but with the connection, he is very alright. There are some moves. Dara, 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 dara. Black got out, and it looks like black is fine. Like with both groups, we managed to get to the free space and be close to our friends. Okay, there is this cut, but it was not working. Black could just either play like this or to be more safe, play Atari, and then here. There is no cut after this. Black just play like this, and white is captured. So there is nothing here for white. In the game, white play like this, and it allowed to white to get some play on the side. Small mistake. And white played e1. And it was not a great move. Like some could say that it is a double center, so we have to play it immediately. Like this is center, and for black it is also more or less center, something like that. But the problem is the moves here are not very big, and we have still a very important fight that is happening. This group is very big and it looks like it will manage, but there is another group here that can be attacked. So if black played move like this now, like white does not have time to play here because it is too risky. This cut is so strong. So I think the miscalculation was that we thought this is already okay, and it was not. It was very important to add a move like this, and now white is fine, and we can play something else. Also, to add to this move, if we play these exchanges, then it will be harder for us to get from the center. Like without these exchanges, it would be easier for white to get a move like this in center because we threaten to go into the territory like this or something similar. And after this and this and this, white will just ignore any move that will be played on the from this side. So there is some cost with the move like e1. We have to know that. We have to know that. In the game, white played just some point move, some Yose move, and then finally played on the right side. Black cut anyway. I think it is a good cut. Still, white have some problems. Maybe it would be better to make this exchange and then come out. In the game, black would play like this, and it was relatively easy for white to leave. We will see. Yes, and the final mistake of the game was the q8. Q8 makes white just not alive, and a very nice sequence by black to try to kill. There was some possibility for call because black did not connect, and later there was some possibility to make a call to make some exchange. Or like this, we can make some exchange and then try to create some call for the eye here. It was possible, but it is not still very great for white. In the game, white just died, so black won. And let's see how white could have played differently. The one idea is to play here. And if black play here and white answer, then the shape is not alive. If I think yes, it is not alive. Black can play like this and like this, and it is not alive. The important thing is that white will sacrifice the stones and just play like this and leave. So there was a possibility to leave with the group like this. It was the last mistake, but the situation is already bad for white, so it would not help that much. Let's make uh, quick look at the game. This, remember, usually we play it with when we have some stone on the lower side and we want to create something. Without the K4 stone, it would not be good. If we want to fight, we do it like this or like this. Those are much better to create a fight. Here, Joseki says that that c3 is good and it is an asking move. If white play like this, we just answer and white will answer and we play a tenuki. And if white play like this, then we can create some strength. This is the Joseki. Oh, and the important stuff. If the opponent plays a move that surprised us, we need to change our plans, change our beliefs, and it is hard because people don't like it. So you need to remember. You need to take time and think of some other plan, or change your existing plan to something else. Because if not, you will play some sequence that will probably not be good, like this one. Good fight, but we forgot about the connection edge, and it made black life easy. And the last maybe thing I want to say, this is the double center, but we need to remember that it is not so big, so we shouldn't play it when black have some other very big move like this. This is the big move that black can play. And also we need to remember that there is a cost of this move. That, like, we made black stronger, and it is harder to go from the center to the territory. So it would be best to first play some center move here, and then play like this. This would be the best in this situation. Okay, because in the other way it doesn't work. We cannot first play e1 and then play f5. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you will learn something from the review, and we'll play a lot of other interesting games. Thanks. See you.